I brought up AMD. So yeah, every year I like following this market. It's fun. It's like car enthusiasts following, oh, this new car came out. Sorry, I probably don't understand you. But for computers, there's also speed involved. There's also efficiency involved. So I like to compare the two. In GPUs, that's graphics processing. That's like a lot of cores working on multiple tasks. That's what you need for machine learning. That's a lot of compute. Or gaming, that's pretty close. If you know how machine learning works, it's pretty close to just how games render. I'm awkward. So every year there's new releases. Yeah, every year there's new releases. In the GPU market, if you're in machine learning, if you're in gaming, you've heard of NVIDIA, you've heard of AMD. NVIDIA has been on the top of their game recently. They're in the autonomous car market, machine learning. They're pretty much everyone uses them. Their cards.
They bought assembly, right?
Wait, what?
They bought ARM. And
so for the GPUs, AMD had a little bit of a restructuring in their company. The quick fun fact: NVIDIA's CEO is the uncle of AMD's CEO. Mad respect.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah, Lisa Sid.
Yeah.
So yeah, she brought that company from its ground, from like its rock bottom in like a couple years ago. They did a redesign of their CPU products and their GPU products, and now we see announcements from them of very compelling performance, but it's only benchmarks from them. So we'll touch up on this. They're announced. It's very competitive to NVIDIA, what they're offering, and we'll talk about it more later when it's released. But in the CPU market, you've got AMD, you've got Intel. I talked about Intel just now, about how they've got to a size of CPU which they can't shrink anymore. So a quick running joke in the computer enthusiasts market: 14 nanometer plus is what they call their like process size.
Mm-hmm.
Because they keep adding improvements to it, but that means it becomes less efficient the more they add, so it uses more power. But the thing about AMD this year is, last year they released 3000 series Zen 2 architecture processors, which completely just obliterated Intel. It left Intel behind on the whole Moore's Law dynamic. This year, you see even more generational improvements with single-core performance. AMD has always been a multi-core processor, and that's sort of a limiting thing to why they haven't been in servers and in gaming systems. But now they destroyed Intel, so they're going to be in more PCs. They're going to be in more servers. And I'd say look at the markets and just look closely and wait for some releases. Like I'd say look at their news, because
very volatile right now, though.
I've got some good hopes for them.
Long term.
Long term. I've got some good hopes long term for AMD, but I'm pretty pessimistic about that. Intel in the news. They remind everyone that we see AMD out here competing with our products. Don't worry, we'll be releasing our 14 nanometer plus as expected next year. It's probably going to be a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I got to say about Intel.
I'm telling you one thing. Chances are I'm currently saving money to build myself a computer, and I'm probably going to go with AMD.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Danila.
And my name's Nikita.
And this has been a Slav Talk.